Today we are checking out two stores that have recently come to Usually in West Drayton. We are at Home Bargains
and Farmfoods.
So let's start the show.
Home Bargains is known for its top brands and bottom prices. It also has a garden world and a cafe.
Looks like you're planning to do quite a lot of shopping then, Paul. You're getting a trolley.
No, I'm not. I think it is better to be prepared.
Well, let's go in and see what they've got.
Yeah. So we have stuff for the gardens. There's like puppy, these are puppy foods, and then these are basically the bargains to entice you to shop. The Knorr seems to be on offer, and so does Comfort, $3.49 and $2.89.
Well, it's good to see that they sell newspapers here and some magazines as well. Not too many in stock. It is coming up to Easter at the moment, so there is a range of wreaths, and these look like almost, yes, it's bunny ears, isn't it? And you'll see that there's lots of star buys. The beaded bunny ears is $2.99. That's quite good, and you could even decorate that as well. Quite a range of animals here. For springtime and Easter, we've got the sheep, bunny rabbits, a pink one, a brown one, and they've got their carrots, of course. There's even a little bunny basket. Look at that. So you could do an egg hunt with that. And if you are doing an egg hunt, you could possibly hide carrots along the way and eggs as well. All these lovely little bunny decorations, you could hang them up around the house.
We also have some of these pottery and plant type of materials right along the doors. And then there is gift sets right over here. I think they are like facial masks. And then here is like body type of a body wash with knickers for men. So it's gear for the man in your life.
And of course there's quite a range of Easter eggs. Look at this one, the spaceman. What's that? You get a little spaceman plush with that and an egg. Again, if you're doing like Easter egg hunts, all that sort of stuff, you could get lollies, hide those as well. Range of cakes. There's no end of Easter stuff here. It's become almost as big as Christmas now. I really like these little decorations, these little bunnies here. How would you describe them? Oh, it's an Easter rattan bunny. Yeah, very nice. More wreaths. Very nice looking sheep.
Here is some more gift set type of products. There's Relax, there's Nivea, there's Dove. All for different price points. Then there's links for her. And then there are things which I saw before. The Candy Book face mask. I think these are scented diffusers for $2.99. It definitely has a lot of products that you might need. And I think these diffusers are from Christmas time because of the mulled wine and the gingerbread. And then here are some makeup kits and cases for women's names, like initials, SRKCM, and makeup holders, I suppose. The vanity mirror for $19.99. So it's a touch sensor button, natural and white light mode. 6 super bright LED lights. Freestanding design. 360 swivel. So it goes. Oh, so you can move this. Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Well, with the better weather just around the corner, you do need to stock up on your sun cream, so it is here. The lotions of different types up to 50 SPF. And if you're thinking of going away on holiday, well, look at this, suitcases. We did actually come in here a few weeks ago just to check out the store before we had this look around today, and we ended up buying a suitcase, and Paul says we might have to get one again today. It's an easy way of bringing home the shopping from Farmfoods, and actually £30 for this type of suitcase is quite good. This is the one that we got, I think. 2.3 kilos, ultra light, so that is a good buy, light luggage. And again, I'm not sure with the lighter suitcases, does it mean that they're not strong enough? I don't know. Home Bargains does sell a range of household goods, from washing up liquids to cleaning cloths and lotions and all that sort of stuff, mops, bin liners.
This aisle is seasonal, and then there are these wicker baskets for you to organize. I think these are really useful in the bathroom. This is a hyacinth cube basket, so you could like store and organize, which is a really good thing. I think they're mainly used for the bathroom. So the wicker baskets are, I think they start at $4.99, and then so they start at $4.99 for the small one, going up to $5.99, and then $9.99 for these really big ones. What do they use them for? Is this for like laundry or stuff, or do they use it for food? I'm not sure. Oh, this is interesting. This is a wicker under the bed storage, so you could like store what are those called? Your bed linen and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And right here are these plastic storage containers, different sizes, $4.99 to $9.99, and these are cushions. So these are velvet cubes. I think that you just lounge in them.
All your cleaning products for the kitchen and the bathroom, all along here. Air fresheners, candles. Oh yeah, linen fresh. That is really nice, that one. Little tea light candles as well. Refresher oils for oil burners. A whole range of candles here of various shapes and sizes as well. These ones are quite big. Home Bargains also sells food. Chocolates, that's my type of food. And quite reasonable prices, I think, as well. I know that Paul likes his Reason. It's not my cup of tea, but he might buy that today, I don't know. And then we have the crisp aisle. I'm not sure I'll be getting any here because there is a different range of crisps that you'll see later at Farmfoods. Although having said that, Farmfoods does sell Golden Wonder. I do like Golden Wonder, but it looks as though here they've only got one flavour, beef and onion, whereas Farmfoods usually has a bigger selection. So I'm probably going to save the crisps for Farmfoods. The drinks aisle. Oh look, Rose's Lime Juice Cordial. I haven't seen that for a long time. Fanta Afterlife. What on earth is this? I've not seen this before. Apple Zero Sugar. Well, very strange. I'm not sure what the idea is behind that. All your usual types of soft drinks, your Tangos, Iron Brew, Fanta, Pepsi, and Coke, wines as well. Someone's been buying out the small bottles. It's a Sunday while we're here, so I guess everyone was getting the small bottles for their Saturday night. Looks as though there's some leftovers from Christmas here. Santa with his gin, is that? Yeah, gin liqueur. Beers as well. Brooklyn Brewery. You'll find in these stores, rather than the regular supermarkets, a bigger range of beers from a wider area of the world. Bavaria, from Holland. Guinness, of course. Hopefully get to see Guinness everywhere. I think this might be... is this Polish, this one? Mythos from Greece. Belgian wheat beers. Innocent Gun from Scotland.
So this is the washing up and toilet tissue aisle. So they seem to have a good amount of stock for Nikki toilet rolls at $8.49. They also have so those were the 32 pack ones, and they have ones for a 9-pack for $3.29. And then you have these premium comfy soft ones, so these are 3-ply and they're 24 rolls, and I think they are $4.99, which is pretty good value, I think. So this other one, comfy soft original, is $4.79. I think that's pretty good value as well. Especially, well, I think it's that it might be better value for the 3-ply one than the 2-ply one. And then those are kitchen rolls down here, and kitchen type of cleaning right here. Additional-matic seems to be a popular brand, and I think Spotex. Oh, they sell these gloves. Maybe I should get one of these ones, because I'm whinging about my gloves.
Kettles. I do need a singing kettle at the minute. This is the sort of place that I would have thought sold it, but we did have a look the last time and couldn't find one. Oh wow, look at this. A Horlicks cozy set. So what is this? Knitted socks, malt scented candle, and Horlicks sachets. I'm not really a fan of Horlicks, but I think this is like a really nice gift set for someone who would like it. Teas, coffees, cereals over on this side, various cakes, buns, breads as well. 7 days, that's something that you will see in Europe a lot with their croissants. They are quite good, they're sort of quite handy to have these, and it's only 99p for a pack of 5, so I think I'm going to get that. I'll pop that in Paul's trolley when I catch up with him. And again, in this type of store rather than the supermarket, you'll find different makes of bread and everything as well. Roberts is something that you're not going to probably find in most supermarkets, and it's just a bit different. I do like tiger bread. Is there a good amount of time left on that, date-wise? Yeah, there is. I think I'm going to get this one. And they do have frozen food as well. We've got fish here, pizza, more pizza, ready meals, ice cream, chips, other potato products. Like your baked potatoes there, more chips, more ice cream, lollies. There's fruit and veg over there. And the chilled section, you've got ready meals, hams, butters. So it is basically like a supermarket, but with so much more added on. I don't believe that they have a loyalty scheme, but then the prices are generally going to be cheaper than a regular supermarket. Now I do love my marmalades. Oh, look at this little one. Isn't that cute? 39p for a little tiny jar. But I'm going to get one of these, I think. I do like to try different makes of marmalade, so we'll get that.
Oh, this is heavy duty. Super strong. Is this one $2.99? Well, this is. What is this brand? Is it even Buffalo? I think so. This refers to. So this refers upwards. So I'm assuming it's $2.99. So these are some cleaning products and scrubbers, multi-purpose cloths, and then here are the dishwashing area. You could always use with some more of this. Dishwasher salt's important, and Finish seems to be a popular brand. So you have Finish Powerball Ultimate Plus, Finish Powerball Ultimate, Quantum, Finish Powerball, and Fairy. So it seems like the main players are Fairy and Finish. But I don't think I'm that fussed with the brand, am I? So I just buy the actual store brand type ones or the cheapest ones because they basically do the job the same, don't they? And this one's only 69p. So why would I want to spend all that money on a brand?
Good job, boy.
Lucozade in a can. I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah. I think I'll get that. Just one.
We'll be opening till 6 in a moment. Our cashier is on her way. Till number 6.
Well, if you've got a pet, this is the place to come. You've got all their toys and everything. Tennis balls amongst them as well. And if you've got a car, well, this is also the place to be. You've got your sponges, your cleaning products. They also sell tools. There's your pet foods.
And here they seem to have the power mop. And they also have the spray. And those are the sprays. And what is this? Speed mop. So this is for like quick jobs, I guess. And they have these pads, which are $2.99. I've seen this on the commercials where you use it to reach the hard to reach places for dust and everything. So this might be a good thing to have. What's this? Wet cloths. So is this the same as that? So these are moist. Bicarb soda. This stuff cleans a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, I think I might need to get this. I think that you find a lot of things in these home bargain type stores where they sell everything, and then you just become overwhelmed with everything. And I've have like 3 things already. I want to spend more than this, actually. I think I'm gonna get this.
Towels, bedding. It's all here too. Oh dear, that's a bit of a clatter. Shower heads. If you need a bath mat or a shower mat, that's pretty good for here as well. Pillows, cushions. There's the garden world over there, and we will go in there later. But in the main store, they've got little garden decorations, tables, little pots, chairs, items that you might need for the barbecue, outdoor little flower things, little trees, artificial trees. Look, there's Paul. He's looking at the household items. So I'm going to pop what I've got into the trolley. Hello, my dear.
Okay, so for those of you that need essentials like knickers, they sell knickers and things of that nature in the clothing aisle. So here are the ones for men. So we have the trunks and some more trunks. The stretchy ones. I like the stretchy ones. If I were to get them, I think I'd be leaning towards this category. Yeah, it's just preference, isn't it? And then we also have slippers down here, £8. And these pajama sets. So they're like starting at what? £8, and then they go up in value. So then this is 8, this is 10, and this is 13. So yeah, I think it's like 8 to 13 is a good price point for pajamas. And then over here you have your socks and everything, and you have belts. So I'm assuming this is like pajama type stuff. And over here you have the things for the women. So you have like slippers and things like that. And then here like these hoodies and these snoods that you get really comfy in the winter time. So that's a good thing to have. And you have all these pajamas that are made with different material. I think that they're made of silk actually. Oh my god. So we have this area devoted to Disney Princess. So what is this actually? So this is like a toy trunk. So you buy this and then you make this type of thing to store all your toys in. That's a pretty good idea. I also like this too. So this is like a round hanging organizer. So I guess you can like put your toys in here and then you hang it from above so that they aren't stacked and piled upon. And they also have a Princess Duvet set, which has, I think that's Ariel, that's, I forgot who she is. That's like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. And who is she? And then there's also the wall shelf with hooks and storage unit and a table with chairs. Okay, so I'm entering the crisp aisle. So there is Maryland. I think they range from 99p for the small packs to 169. Golden Wonder Chippy. Chip Shop Curry. This seems interesting. I think I've seen this before. Oh, I think I want this. I love me some Splendid Selection. I think this must be their premium brand. I'm gonna say that this might be their premium brand. So they have lightly sea salted, there's sweet chili, and this cheese and onion. Cheese and onion is always a popular brand, I suppose, or a flavor. I also love this. I always get this at Sainsbury's. Oh, do I want this? Oh, this would be something interesting for Marcus. He does go on about potato. So maybe we get this 12 pack for £3. This seems like good value, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask him.
Right, I'm going to head into Garden World in a moment, but they've got more ornaments for the garden inside the store. Hedgehog here. I love these little pots as well. Look at this, with a lovely little smile. That one's cracked though. That's not good. Gnomes. Ladybirds. So here it is, Garden World at Home Bargains. Let's go outside and see what they've got. I think I'm done. What about you?
No, I'm not done yet. Oh!
Oh!
This
Oh,
is
wow.
£3.
A 12-pack of Tato. I didn't see that before.
No, it's down there.
Oh, I'll walk right past it then.
It's down there.
Is that the only flavour of Tato that they had?
Yeah, I think they had Golden Wonder.
Yeah. There's a more of a selection, I think, in Farmfoods.
Yeah.
But they don't have Tato there. Oh, wow.
No, so I kind of want to look around a bit more because we didn't have a thorough rummage last time. Okay, so this is the chocolate aisle. There's eclairs, there's fudge, there's dairy milk, double decker, dairy milk, Milka, Snickers, Mars, Roses, variety pack, toffee, walnut whip, Reese's, which I've had plenty in the US, Toblerone. This is what, like, when I used to go to the airport, or you could, like, I used to buy them, but now not so much. I think it's really, really sweet. And then these are Bueno. I think I've only had them since moving over to the UK, and I do like them because there is this hazelnut bit on the inside, and it's like it's kind of like an explosion of flavor. That's all I'll say, but they are pretty good. And I'm assuming this would be the store brand pile. I don't think this is that bad actually. I think these are one. There's no price tag for this, so I'm gonna assume that this is much cheaper. What are the flavors? I think I'm gonna choose this hazelnut. Yeah. These are like the gummy type stuff. And there's Haribo and all these chewy type stuff. The Skittles, obviously. Ooh, I do like candy floss. This looks deadly. This isn't good for my diabetes. So no.
Well, the really good thing about this Home Bargains is that they've got a cafe. It says take a break, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Paul is already lining up, so I think we're going to have a spot of lunch right here. Lunchtime, Paul?
Is this lunch?
Yeah. And the good news is that they have customer toilets as well at the back of the cafe, so that is good to know.
Have your toasting. Here is my pizza panini. Here are the 2 large lattes. And then this is the cherry and almond loaf cake, I suppose. So this came out to about $10.49.
$10.66 actually. That's a very interesting amount.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's tuck into this. So I've just come in to use the toilet facilities at Home Bargains. There are 2 cubicles, a men's and women's, which is this one, and a disabled one, which is next door. And there I am. And I just wanted to say that they are so clean. I know it's very, very white. White's very difficult to keep clean, but these are probably the cleanest toilets in a shop that I've seen, certainly in the UK, for a long time. So Home Bargains, well done, congratulations. This is absolutely marvellous. 100% congratulations to your staff for a fantastic job in the loos. Paul, we've just come out of Home Bargains and the trolley's empty. What about all the stuff that we got?
It's in the suitcase.
Yes, indeed we did buy a suitcase. In fact, we had to buy a larger sized one than the one that I showed you earlier. So, next stop is Farmfoods.
Hey, what was that you were watching on the TV last night?
It was something on YouTube. I think it was called Marcus and Paul.
It's almost right. It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube. Well, Paul's going to go and start some shopping right now. On you go then, Paul. It's been really great that Farmfoods has come to Useley, which is very close to where we live. I remember going to Farmfoods when I visited Scotland, and they do stock quite a lot of Irish and Scottish produce, such as my favourite tray bakes and Lorne sausage, among other things. Let's go check it out.
I have a bigger suitcase this time. No,
A suitcase is a trolley, Paul. You're off your trolley.
I certainly am. Frozen pasta, meatball and mozzarella pasta. There's grilled steak pasta, special fried rice. So these are all 3 for $5-ish. So I think these are really good value. There's like seafood paella, whole frozen chicken, qualico. There's like frozen chicken thighs, drumsticks, mini chicken fillets, chicken breast, chili and lime chicken wings, other chicken wings, salt and chili. So Farmfoods does seem to specialize in frozen type of products, which is what they are renowned for. And they have raw pork ribs, which is $12.99. I think that is a bit of a bargain because they are quite expensive if you were to buy them fresh. Then they have spare ribs, back ribs. There's like mince, there's like beef mince, there's like meatballs, short crust pastry. They have it all, and this seems to be the coffee section. So they seem to have like these Starbucks type of products. They have Dolce Gusto, Tassimo, sweeteners, and on this side they have all these crisps and savory snacks, such as Golden Wonder cheese balls. Ooh, this might be interesting. I think I should get one of these.
Well, here we have the tray bakes, and I do love a caramel square, or as they're called here, caramel slices, and these are from Ireland. I always get one of these when I visit, so that is going into the trolley. So Farmfoods is known for its range of frozen foods, I suppose in a similar way to Iceland, but I think they've got a much wider selection, and I'm on the hunt for sausages today. And here are some right now. Now look at this. 10 pork sausages in batter. I think these might be from Northern Ireland. Let's have a look. Tony's Chippy. Yes indeed, these are from Castlewellan in County Down. I do love a battered sausage. Now I got these before and I think they were quite good, so I'm going to get these again. Richmond sausages. Of course, you can get Richmond sausages anywhere. I got the jumbo ones the last time when I was here, but they were a little bit too big. So I do want some sausages. I think I'll get the thin ones this time. They don't take as long to cook. And there it is, Lorne sausage. Or square sausage, the original Scottish recipe. It depends what part of Scotland you're from as to whether you call it a square sausage or a Lorne sausage. But it tastes the same. This is from Ayrshire. So here's the crisp section now. And they do indeed have quite an array of Golden Wonder. Do you know what? I think I'm going to get some Ringos. The other day I got a packet of Tato onion rings at an Irish bar. And I was just thinking, well, Ringos, they're not quite as tasty as the onion rings, but it comes a very close second. So you can mix any, 4 for £5 here. What's the actual price? £1.49 each. So that is a saving of what? So £1 almost, just a bit under £1. So I guess we should really be stocking up. Spring onion. Now, I really love Tato spring onion. The Golden Wonder version is again a very close second to Tato.
And they have chopped chipsticks. They have bacon streaks. They have onion rings. They have these unbranded rings. Marcus might like this. So this is only 99p. And I think the Golden Wonder ones I picked up was also 99p. And then there are Watsons. This is the branded product from Walker's. Walker's is a major player here, and I don't know whether you guys like this or not, but they also have Monster Munch. So it's kind of like a bit of a hand of the monster. So these are pickled onions. I'm not a huge fan of pickled onions, I must say. So they also have different varieties. This one is roast beef. I don't really know whether I want to be having a beefy flavor either. So this is probably no for me. And then there are knickknacks. There's rib and saucy, and then nice and spicy. There's frazzles. So these are also kind of like bacon flavored. And then these are Space Raiders, and they are pickled onions. Do you see the popularity of pickled onions? I don't really like pickled onions for some reason. And this is a different type of packaging. So this is the beef flavor. So this one's red, and then the pickled onion one is green.
There's a variety pack up here. Cheese and onion, salt and vinegar, and ready salted. I might just get one of those actually, to go towards the 4 for £5. I'm not really a fan of prawn cocktail or pickled onion. Sausage and tomato I've had before, that's quite good. The tomato ketchup, maybe a little bit overly flavoured. The Golden Wonder slogan is fully flavoured, and they really are fully flavoured. Ooh, smoky bacon. Well, I'm not going to say no to that. So there are the 4 packs for £5.
And this is the popcorn area. Ooh, I do like me some popcorn. So they have these unpopped ones, then there's these branded ones such as Butterkist. So there's the sweet and salty, this is the sweet one, there's the crunchy one, and then we come across the ones in the tubs, and then here are the pork scratchings. Oh, these are so bad for you, but they are quite tasty, and they're not. So this is basically like pork rind and pork skin, but I am choosing butter.
So now we come to the bakery section. And at Farmfoods they stock Sunblessed. Now I always remember Sunblessed from when I lived in Northern Ireland, and indeed it does say on the pack that it is from Allied Bakeries, which is based not only in Maidenhead here in England but also in Belfast. But we did get the loaf of bread in the other store, so that's going to have to go back today. But I did see something over here that I might get. Sunblessed fruit tea cakes. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to get these. There's 2 packs there. What's the date like? Okay, both the same. So I'm going to get that. Back to the frozen section. We've got Spam fritters in here and crunchy pancakes. So that is the Farmfoods version of crispy pancakes, and I always remember getting those as a child. So they've got minced beef and onion flavour and cheese. Now I have to say I'm not really a fan of crispy pancakes or crunchy pancakes anymore, so they'll not be going into the trolley today.
Now here are all the frozen pizzas. So there is Chicago Town, Goodfellas, takeaway stuffed crust. So there's loaded cheese, there's sweet honey barbecue salami, there's loaded pepperoni, chicken and bacon melt, cheese medley, cheesy ham and bacon. Who'd have thought that there'd be so much variety? And then there's margarita by Dr. Oetker, Dr. Oetker Restaurante Grande, and right above this area are the fizzy drinks. There is 7-Up down there, Schweppes, ginger ale, and there's 7-Up, and there's Fanta, fruit twist and orange, raspberry and lemon. Then there's tango. And then we come across Pepsi Max, Pepsi Diet, and then Coke Zeros, and Diet Coke. I've never seen Coca-Cola Lime before, but I think it's just lime flavored. And then we come across this brand called Rubicon. This is kind of like a sparkling type of fizzy drink. There's like mango and passion fruit. Are they actually better for you than regular carbonated such as Coca-Cola? I'm not quite sure because there does seem to be quite a bit of sugar, no? I don't know.
Scott's Original Porridge Oats, made in Scotland. In fact, grown and milled in Scotland rather than being made in Scotland. And yeah, you can't get much more Scottish than a man in a kilt. So I've got a coupon here for £2 off a £25 spend here at Farmfoods. We get these through the mail quite regularly, well, once every month. So it was very good timing because the latest ones just arrived yesterday, so we'll be able to use that today. More of the Scottish influence here. We've got Iron Brew and a whole range of products from Bar. So Tizer, Bar Cherryade, Cola, Lemonade, Cream Soda and Limeade. We've even got cans of Iron Brew here as well. And Iron Brew Extra. Ooh, what's that? Extra taste but no sugar. Quite a range of ice creams here and lollies as well. Unfortunately, nothing from Northern Ireland. I really do miss all my lollies like Mr. Frosty and what's the other one? Quencher. Never been able to see any of those over here, unfortunately.
So here are all the multi-packs of Lucozade Tango. There's Strawberry Smash, Cherry, Apple, Mango, Orange, 7-Up, Pepsi Cherry. Who likes Pepsi Cherry? Oh jeez. There's Diet Pepsi Max. Yeah, there's quite a bit actually.
I've just picked up a pack of Lure Pack, but look at this. This butter is interesting, for me anyway, because it comes from Coleraine. Should I get some butter? Maybe I should get some today. A reminder of home. Well, there's a very small selection of fruit and veg at Farmfoods. That is it. But they do have quite a large range of household items. And I normally buy some liquid soap while I'm here. This one down here from Astonish, which is quite good value, I think. At 99p for a 600ml container. You wanted to get that. I even mentioned that in the other store.
I didn't even see it in the other store.
But at least they have it here as well.
Did you see it in the other store?
Yeah, I even mentioned that you liked it.
No, like,
Well, there's 2 packs left, so you're in luck.
it's mine.
Well, we've done our shopping, but we've got a bit of a problem because the trolley connection is not fitting, so Paul can't get his token back. Oh, try this one, maybe it'll work. It was a different trolley last time, so...
God, I hope so.
What on earth is wrong with this?
Should we try that one?
Yeah, try that. Thank goodness for that. Well, worst case scenario, at least it wasn't a pound in there, right?
No, this is just like a Tesco one. I am sure that other retailers have these things as well, but thank you.
Well, it's just as well that we got that suitcase because it's absolutely filled with all the stuff that we got in there.
It is filled to the rim.
Yeah, but at least we've done our shopping for the week. Well, we hope that you have enjoyed this little retail episode today.
Yes, for those of you that have liked today's episode, give us a thumbs up. For those of you that have not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. And for those of you that want to leave a comment, you can do so as well.
And if you'd like to buy us a coffee to help us along the way, there is a link in the description. And we'll see you next time. Bye.